This morning on DC News Now, it's September 1st and temperatures out there starting off into the 50s to low to mid 60s. So a bit of a crisp start to our Thursday morning. I'll have more details and look ahead towards that Labor Day weekend forecast coming up. Also coming up this morning, classroom crisis, how the Virginia governor plans to help with the teacher shortage, and what a new report just out this morning says students are struggling with following the pandemic. We have live team coverage.
Plus, set to speak where President Biden will deliver a primetime address tonight, and why the White House says the speech is important to the future of the country.
And Serena stuns. Hear what the tennis star is saying about keeping her winning streak alive.
All right, good Thursday morning to you. Thanks so much for joining us. It's 8 o'clock. I'm Corey James.
Good morning. I'm Tanaya Wright. Thanks for waking up with us here on DC News Now. There could be some extra nervous kids and parents out there this morning because it is the first day of pre-K for DC public schools. That is so exciting for all of them, and yet, like I said, probably a little nerve-wracking. But we do want to get right to meteorologist Jackie Late with a check on our Thursday forecast. And Jackie, it is September 1st now. Yeah, can you believe it? And also, we're seeing those beautiful blue skies greeting us as we head out the door this morning, and also temperatures quite nice as well. We actually just jumped up from the time that I told you that we're into the 50s to now low 60s in Luray and Culpeper, low 50s though, still holding on to that in Woodstock, 59 in Kaiser, but also in DC we just jumped up into low 70s at this hour. But otherwise, Waldorf, we're still stuck in the upper 50s, but down towards Lexington Park we're into a low 70s, so quite a temperature difference from DC to Waldorf down towards Lexington Park. But we're seeing comfortable conditions in terms of the dew points. Those dew points now upper 50s to low 60s. Really a great start to our Thursday morning. Radar is clear, satellite is clear, high pressure is down towards our south and west, and that's keeping us clear and quiet for the day today. Also for tomorrow, even Saturday, still relatively quiet, although Saturday we'll start to notice an uptick in that humidity. But high temperatures today into the upper 80s, still with low humidity. So with this, at least temperatures a little bit hotter than yesterday, it will still feel quite nice out there. Heading to the Nats game later on this afternoon. First pitch is at 4:05. Those temperatures will be into the upper 80s, but by the end of the game, we'll likely see those temperatures falling back into the upper 70s to right about 80 degrees. Overnight lows tonight falling back into the upper 50s to low 60s, and then tomorrow very similar to the day today. It's almost like a rinse and repeat, but without any of the rain showers. We're talking dry conditions today, tonight, and tomorrow. High temperatures tomorrow, upper 80s still with low humidity. And I'll have a preview of that Labor Day weekend forecast coming up. But right now, I want to toss it over to Shanika with a preview of what you can expect on the roads. How's it looking?
Well, we're looking at DC. Hey, DC, it looks like you're dealing with just one crash. This is on DC 295 right near Eastern Avenue. Now, beyond this point is where you're still dealing with this crash to the right. This is in Southeast once you make it there after East Capitol Street. I would avoid this route if you can. And then you could see the surrounding areas like East Capitol, Benning Road. You're slow there as well. Now, let's head over to Maryland. Everything is okay on 270 headed north, but headed southbound, you're on and off your brakes. You can see pockets of red through Germantown, through Gaithersburg, Rockville. Once you make it down to the Beltway, you're going to see some traffic there as well. So in Germantown off Clopper and Great Seneca Highway, you're still seeing road work there. They did shut part of that down. 95 is okay. Off of 95, though, or off of the Beltway, rather, you're dealing with a road closure in Wheaton. Now, this is off of 193, right between Grandview and Georgia Avenue. All right, over to you.
All right, Shanika, thank you. Your time right now is 8:03. Breaking this morning, police are piecing together the moments leading up to a shooting in Prince George's County. This is video from the scene shot overnight by our contributor Larry Calhoun with DC Real-Time News. It happened at a gas station on Landover Road. Police say one person was taken to the hospital. It's unclear the extent of their injuries. Also, no word on a possible suspect or motive.
Happening today, addressing the teacher shortage. The topic impacting the DMV and the entire country is on the minds of leaders.
And one of those leaders, Virginia's Governor Glenn Youngkin. DC News Now's Lex Juarez joins us live this morning with what he is planning to do today to help with that shortage. Good morning, Lex.
Well, good morning. Schools are all dealing with this very same issue, and Governor Youngkin is going to be in Stafford in just about 30 minutes to discuss the issue of teacher shortages and also his new initiative to keep that from impacting our students. Now, according to the Virginia Education Association, as of August 11th, nearly 10,500 job openings were posted by schools statewide, and many of those were teaching positions. The persistent shortage is causing learning loss. The COVID-19 pandemic and instability with virtual learning are factors that led to this, and now leaders are trying to figure out how to reverse it and hire more teachers. In the district, shortages extend into substitute teachers, and in the last year, DCPS started offering more pay to draw educators in. That's on track with the Biden administration solution, which is to offer more competitive wages as a way to bring and keep teachers in the classroom.
And if we want to draw more bright, talented people into the field, if we want educators to be able to do what they do best, we have to give them the pay and the support that they need.
Well, crossing into Maryland, Montgomery County officials say they got schools over 90% staffed by the first day by calling on community volunteers to help them fill their shortages. And like I said, Governor Youngkin will be at a high school in Stafford to talk about this at 8:30 today. He's going to be introducing his Bridge the Gap initiative. We will have coverage of that later on today throughout our shows. For now, live in Northern Virginia, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
All right, Lex, thank you. Your time right now, 8:05. New this morning, kids' report cards are taking a hit, according to a new study, specifically in areas of math and reading. DC News Now, Shanika Grimshaw tells us why students are struggling in school. Good morning, Shanika.
Good morning, Corey. That's right. So it's the largest average score decline since 1990. The National Center for Education Statistics looked at scores for 9-year-olds between 2020 and 2022. It found that the average score for reading dropped 5 points, and for math, it's even worse, 7 points. Now, there were greater score drops among lower performing students, but high performing students are also struggling. Experts say that remote learning due to the pandemic is the cost. According to the report, there is a disparity in scores between black and white students. Black students saw a 13-point drop in math scores compared to the 5-point drop for white students. But there wasn't much of a disparity between students in an urban versus a suburban area. So those students who have greater access to tools they need for remote learning, such as a desktop or a laptop, and a quiet environment, performed higher. The NAEP will release more grades later this year, including student performances for 4th grade and 8th graders. All right, over to you.
All right, Shanika, thank you. Your time right now, 8:07, happening tonight. President Joe Biden will address the nation about what he says are threats to the country's democracy. It's the start of a push to help Democrats in this fall's midterms. Washington correspondent Trevor Shirley is live this morning with more on the speech. Good morning, Trevor.
Hey there, good morning. The president's expected to give that speech tonight in Philadelphia, and you can expect to hear a lot of the same themes from him that he brought up on the campaign trail. In particular, his idea of the battle for the soul of the country. That's a topic that he brings up pretty often even these days. He is expected to also call out what he says is the extreme wing of the Republican Party. He's also expected to call for greater leadership by the United States on the world stage. Tonight's speech will mark the beginning of a push by Democrats to shore up political support ahead of this year's midterms. You can expect the president to take a much more direct and aggressive stance towards what he says are threats to the country's democracy.
When we talk about a democracy, when we talk about our freedoms, the way that he sees is the MAGA Republicans are the most energized part of the Republican Party. This is an extreme threat to our democracy, to our freedom, to our rights.
And that speech is scheduled for tonight at 8 o'clock. That's the latest here on Capitol Hill. We'll send it back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Trevor. Your time right now is 8:08 on a Thursday. Developing now a search for solutions. D.C. police are trying to figure out how to stop the troubling trend of youth gun violence. 2 teens are recovering now this morning after being shot by a classmate. Police say 3 students from Idea Public Charter School got into a fight outside of that school yesterday. That's when one teen pulled out a gun and shot the other. A 15-year-old boy was arrested. Now that shooting highlights the ongoing battle to keep guns out of the hands of kids. One advocate we spoke with says kids need to learn conflict resolution and build self-worth.
How high do you regard yourself? Because that matters the most. Because once you let them know that you got to uphold yourself in a certain manner. They won't do as much stuff as get involved in violence things because I'm better than that.
According to MPD, over the last week, it has recovered 72 illegal firearms. At least 4 of those were taken from kids under the age of 18. And breaking now, no cause for alarm. That's what former President Trump's lawyers say about the sensitive information contained in classified documents that were recovered from his Florida home. The Trump team is arguing that the National Archives should have expected to find classified material among the 15 boxes the former president turned over back in January because they were presidential records. The filing released overnight is his closing written legal argument before a critical hearing scheduled for today, asking a federal court to appoint a third party to review that evidence. Now, that would pause the investigation into his mishandling of government records.
Tonight, I was just like, Serena, you've already won. Like, just play. Like, be Serena. You're better than this. And that's what I was able to do.
New this morning, looks like Serena Williams is back at it again at the U.S. Open. She upset second seed Annette Kontaveit in 3 sets to advance to the 3rd round. Williams remains undefeated in the opening 2 rounds of the U.S. Open, winning 42 consecutive matches. She moves on to face unseeded Ajla Tomljenovic tomorrow. This is her final tournament.